Hello there, morons. It's Victor, King of the Morons. Welcome to another Japanese for Morons lesson. This is something that I used to do quite a bit every day back in the day. You know, things happen. Now I'm back doing these quite regularly. I'm doing about 3 a week now. And what this is, in case you're not familiar, this is a listening lesson. We're going to study some really tough vocabulary and watch a very short news clip. Thanks to JNEWS. Remember that this site often deletes their videos, so if you are watching this, go down into the description and take the video or watch it, and then come back and watch this and study it. It's a great way. It really will help you. Enough of that. Let's get on to it. Today's lesson is a very happy lesson. People, this is kind of a, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool lesson. I like this lesson. Today's lesson is about a dog. So the way it works, I'm going to tell you the story first. Then for those of you who are interested in the actual language, stick around and we'll break it down for you, okay? So this is what happened. After 3/11, in fact, to be honest, I'm not sure if this dog came from the actual earthquake, the tsunami. I think it did, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know where it came from. But it was, maybe not. Maybe it was just a abandoned dog. And they say steinu. Steru is throwaway. And this is an abandoned dog, and I want to say that it came, like I said, from the earthquake, the tsunami in the Fukushima area, Iwate and all that, but maybe not. But not really that important, I guess. Well, no, I guess that would be cooler if that were the case. But anyway, the point is, this dog was abandoned, and it was about to be put to death. It was about to be euthanized or put down, And moments before it was put down, it was saved. It was adopted by an organization. It was taken in and it was turned into a Saigai Kyujoken, which is a rescue dog. So it was a steinu, a abandoned dog, and it became a rescue dog. It's pretty cool. It was a rescued dog that became a rescue dog. And after they trained it. They have some footage here you're going to see of the dog like training in the snow. And in the beginning, this dog was like real chicken shit. Like he'd shiver every time he saw humans. He was really scared of human beings, and they trained him, and he became like a normal dog. And he underwent this really tough training, and kakkokuna kunren, tough training. And recently he went to Hiroshima, and in the floods he was able to find a yukuefume. What's the expression? I forgot. A lost person. I forgot the actual. Here it is. Yukuefumeisha. So a lost person. That's why I didn't. A lost person. How about that? I'll type that. I thought this was done. It's not. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool story, right? And that's basically it. And it's a uplifting story. And that's how this story begins. It says, and I broke it down word for word, the whole thing. It says, today we're going to introduce a bright topic. Okay, so sekai is world. Sekai no akarui, bright, wadai, topic. O stae shimasu. I'm going to tell you. Staeru is to tell somebody. Saigai kyujoken, a rescue dog. Ninatta, became. Motto steinu, originally a thrown away dog or abandoned dog. No monogatari. Monogatari is the story. We're down here with the monogatari. I should highlight these. Let's do that again. Okay, let's do it with a highlight. Okay, so sekai, world. No, possessive s, apostrophe s, right? Sekai no akarui. Akarui, bright, wadai. So a bright topic of the world. Oh, I will now. This indicates what I'm going to talk about. This indicates this direct object. O tsutai shimasu. I will now tell you. And this is the story of a Saigai Kyujoken. Saigai. Saigai is disaster. Kyujo is assistance, or Q is suku, which is save. Jo is help, and inu, of course, is dog. Inu is dog. But when it's written with this kanji, when it is written with in combinations with other kanjis, is often pronounced as ken, like Barbie and Ken. Ninatta, became, or that space there, no reason. Became, ninatta. Moto, originally, or past, ex. Moto kano means my ex-girlfriend. Moto kare, ex-boyfriend. Moto steinu. So steru, of course, is throw away. Inu. In this case, so you look, in this case, it's not pronounced ken, it's pronounced inu. So it's kanji is tricky that way. No Possessive S, monogatari, the story. So this is the story of the thrown away dog, the originally thrown away dog, that became a rescue dog. And at the end of that sentence, we have des, which a lot of people will tell you is B. And I even looked it up on the Japanese site, and it said B. But it's not. It's something. It's really complicated to explain in this video. But just know that it's often at the end of sentences, and it often works and is interchangeable with B, but is not technically B. B is actually iru, and deiru. Anyway, forget about it. But it's often at the end of sentences. And I think, and in Korea also has this kind of ending, samnidad or something. I don't speak Korean, but if you hear the Korean language, you'll often hear that. I'm sure someone in the watching this video will understand and put it in the description. You can put it in Korean if you want, and please put it in English too, so we can read. Anyway, let's continue. So seigo, sei is being born. It's also the same kanji as nama, which is raw, and namabiru, which is draft beer. So good kanji to know. Seigo, after being born. Go is after. Seigo 3 kagetsu, 3 months. De, after being born, 3 months after being born. Satsujoshun, which is this is interesting. Satsu means kill. You might know other words like satsujin, which is murder. Satsujin. Koros, the kanji is koros, which is to kill. Shobun. Shobun is to dispose of or get rid of or take care of a problem. So basically, euthanize. Sunzen. Sunzen is just before. So just before this dog was about to be euthanized. Datta. This is the past of deshita. This is the less polite form. The polite form of this would be deshita, which you probably form. Deshita. I'll put it this way. Right? So if you're familiar, a lot of you who study Japanese in school, they'll teach you only the polite form. But if you study manga or anime, you'll learn that. Steinu no. And his name is Yumenosuke. What does it mean? I don't actually. Well, Yume is dream. I'd have to look up the other ones. I'm not really sure off the bat, but it's often used. No is often used with this kanji. This kanji is often used for no pronunciation. Anyway, sono unmei. That unmei is destiny. Unmei, destiny. I believe un is to carry and mei is life. To carry your life would be the kanji for destiny. Wa is roughly speaking the topic marker. Okay, so the topic marker. Ga is subject marker. Hisaichi. Hisai is disaster, and chi is land or area in this case. Nado. Nado is etc. If you say nado, it's etc. De, at. Here's a tough one. Jindo shien, humanitarian aid. So jin is person, sometimes pronounced hito, in this case jin. Do is road or michi. Shien is assistance or aid, as you can see. So humanitarian aid. The road of human aid, literal meaning. O, of course, we talked about that, indicates the direct object of a verb. Shiteiru, doing. Dantai is an organization. Ni often indicates direction or the place something is happening, like there, ni, or going that way. Ni, gakko ni iku, I'm going to school. Hikitorareta koto, taken into something. So this dog was taken into this organization, basically adopted. In this case, I would think would be the more natural explanation. Kawarimashita, changed. So ningen o miru to obiete obieteta inu. I gotta switch gears. So inu, if I don't look at it, ningen o miru to obieteta inu, or koinu. So this dog would look at humans, ningen, and after he looked at humans, when he looked at them, the object is of the verb. Humans were looked at, right? Looked at. And when this happened, to can mean many things. Sometimes toki is when. Sometimes tara is when. In this case, to also means and. I'm saying this because a lot of people ask me in the comments, I thought to meant one thing. You guys, when you guys are studying Japanese, remember that every word can mean something else. There are many different definitions definitions for a word. Meanings, right? In this case, to doesn't mean and. It means when. So when this dog used to look at people, he would become frightened. and obieteta. I actually thought this meant shivering. That was my impression. Obieru. So maybe it doesn't technically mean shivered, but my image is it's shivering. Koinu is, if the kanji here is baby, dog. Koinu, puppy. So puppy. So this puppy would shiver when he looked at humans, and then this puppy, the ga indicates this is the whole subject. He became a rescue dog. Saigai kyujo ken. We talked about that already. Saigai, disaster. Kyujo, rescue. Dog, ken. Ni narubeku. Narubeku is beku, to become is ni naru, and beku is basically to, tameni. So to become this dog, he underwent kakokuna kunren training. And he challenged, let me see, and he continues to challenge. So this is a tough one. Idomi right here is challenging. Idomu is to challenge something. Tsuzukeru, or tsuzuketa in this case, to continue. Tsuzuketa, continued challenging. Then, そして、8 months, 8ヶ月、8ヶ月、そして8ヶ月3歳になって、okay, so then, not 8, I'm sorry, not 8ヶ月. Did I say that? That was a mistake. 8月. 8月 is August, right? そして8月3歳になった. Okay, so then, after that, in August, 3 years old, he became. This is like Yoda speak, right? Yumenesuke, the dog's name. Wa, subject marker. So the dog went to Hiroshima to a dosha saigai gemba. I should separate those for you guys so you can see those kanji. I must have been sleepy when I was preparing this. I separated the kanji instead of the actual the actual romaji for you. So do is land, sha, sand, saigai is disaster. This is destroy over there. Gemba, where something happens. Real place, I believe. Ni, at that place. Shutsudo, he was dispatched. Yeah, I think I was sleepy when I was preparing. I was preparing this last night. Shutsudo, the dog was dispatched, right? And hitori, one person. Yukuefume, a lost person. O indicates the receiver of the verb. Hakken shimashita. Hakken shimashita. So they found. So ichido, once this dog was thrown away by a person, right? Sterareta. Sterareta, to be thrown away, passive tense. So by a person thrown away once. This dog is now oku no hito, many people's saver. Just a minute. It goes, so you can see that, right? So once this dog was thrown, this is a dog that was thrown away by a person, right? And now, right, thrown away right there. And now this dog is many people's saver. Okay. This people is for a living saving many people. For a living is katsudo shitemasu. I jumped to the ending because remember Japanese and English jump to the end. So if you want to translate, you actually go from the end. For a living, this dog. For a living. Here we go. For a living. For a living, saving many people is now what Yumeonosuke, who was once thrown away by a person, does. I guess does would come at the very end, right? There you go. That's the whole thing. Let's listen to a little part of it. Remember, it's best for you to go listen 1,000 times, right? And I'll just try to highlight this as we go. It'll be really fast. So this first section is like really fast. Yeah, here we go. Ready? Oh, what happened? Where's the volume? No volume. Why is there no volume? There we go. Let's try. Oh, that was really fast, right? Okay, so 世界の明るい話題をお伝えします. World bright topic of the world. I will now tell you, right?
生後3ヶ月、世界の明るい話題をお伝えします。災害救助犬になった元捨て犬の物語。
This is the story of a dog that was once thrown away and became a rescue dog. Okay, that's the first part. Seigo, this is 3 months after being born. This dog was about to be euthanized and was then, his destiny was to be adopted by an organization that has humanitarian aid, and he was changed. I guess that's, I don't know where it stops. Let's just go back and look at that. Hold on, ready?
生後3ヶ月で殺処分寸前だった捨て犬の夢の助。その運命。
So that whole section is a subject right there. So right after being born, or 3 months after being born, this dog, Yumenosuke is a dog that 3 months after being born and moments before being euthanized. That's the dog, right?
は被災地などで人道支援をしている団体に引き取られたことで変わりました。
He changed because he was adopted by a humanitarian aid organization. Let me see what an NPO. Yeah, NPO is a non-profit organization.
人道支援をしている団体に引き取られたことで変わりました。
変わりました. He changed. That's a good basic one. You should know that. When you hear that one, it means something has changed. Right? Let's see. Taken 変わりました. Okay. So this is the part where he's scared, and he undergoes severe training. Words you want to hear right here is obieteta. Obieteta was frightened. Koinu, puppy. 災害救助犬, that's a hard one, rescue dog. 過酷な訓練, harsh training. You'll hear that in this next section here. Ready?
人間を見ると怯えていた子犬が災害救助犬になるべく過酷な訓練に挑み続けたのです。
All right. Right there, right at the very end. Nidomi. I can't look at the English. Ni idomi tsuzuketa no desu. Okay, so he challenged the harsh training to become a rescue dog. Okay, and originally he was scared of people. And they actually did a good editing job here. If you look at the right here at the beginning, I guess he was scared to come out of his box. I've seen this on TV quite a bit. In the beginning here, I guess he was just about to be euthanized right here in the very beginning. Poor little doggy.
3ヶ月で殺処分寸前だった捨て犬の夢の助。その運命は被災地などで人道支援をしている団体に引き取られたことで変わりました。
Okay.
人間を見ると怯えていた子犬が災害救助犬になるべく過酷な訓練に挑み続けたのです。
So there he is training, 過酷な訓練, training in the snow.
そして8月、3歳になった夢の助は
So then, after that, in August, when he became 3 years old, so this, I guess just this past August, right?
広島市の土砂災害現場に出動。
So he was dispatched to an earth and sand disaster, basically a landslide in Hiroshima City, right? In August, after becoming 3 years old. And this is the great part. And he ended up finding a lost person. Right? Hitori no yukue fumei sha. Oh, sha, when you see sha at the end here, that almost, not always, but often indicates a person. Right?
一人の行方不明者を発見しました。一度は人に捨てられた夢の助。今は多くの人を救うために活動しています。
活動しています。Doing, living as, working as, 活動しています。Doing for a living. There he is. So that's the great story of what's his name? Yumenosuke. And good job. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice story? So you shouldn't throw away. We should adopt dogs. You never know what's going to happen. And when I was, I've just gotten, as you guys know, I just blew all my money on this new computer to help make very fast video. It really does. It is an amazing computer. But I've been putting all my old files into this computer now. I found some really cool old files. Look at that. There's an old file of Maggie. So although this has nothing to do with today's lesson, I thought I'd show you that one. That's kind of cool, right? What else is this? No, that's not good. Oh, here's an interesting one I also saw. This is like 7 years old. Look at that little bonus. So I was doing a video on sushi, and Maggie likes sushi, so I was getting her to participate in the sushi tasting. As usual, I think some people give me crap for feeding Maggie.
Here we go. Got some sushi.
All right, check this out.
Some sushi for you.
This is 7 years ago, guys.
Hey.
Right? This is 7 years ago.
Where did everybody go?
I don't remember what this is about exactly, but just get to the doggy part here. Oh, there we go. This is just the funny part here. Just look at this. All right. Look at that. Look at her eyes. She's just mesmerized. Ah, Maggie, you little wiener. Great dog. Then we also try to train her to jump on my back, which is really hard. Right here, we're trying to get her to jump on my back. I'm like, get her to jump on my back. So we're trying to get her to jump, and she had a little trouble. But at the end, she actually, hold on, there, right there. She does it right there, right? See, she actually jumps on my back, right? See, well, I don't want to show you too much because actually, the privacy of the person who's helping out she'd rather not. There she is, anyway. Okay. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your interest in these kind of videos. And just for those of you who are interested in what I'm doing here, I'm using something called Screen Record Pro, and I'm actually doing a screen capture for the whole screen, and I'm using QuickTime to actually capture my face. So what I'm doing is I'm filming my face onto the screen, and then I'm capturing the screen, and that's how I did it this time. And it seems to work much better than using QuickTime to record. Little information there for you. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. These are, I think, are really useful videos. So, and I hope you will agree. And those of you who are studying Japanese, please support the videos by leaving me a comment and if you have any suggestions on how to improve these, I do welcome those as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.